Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy. Thank you so much for joining me today. Here on my channel, I like to talk about beauty content, skincare content. I'm really diving into several different project pans. So I really hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel and give me a like on this video to let me know that you are also doing the deck of panning. Today will be my intro for my third or fourth project pan for this year, and this one is called the Deck of Panning. And I think this project pan is so much fun. It was created by Emily at Emily and Max. I will link her introduction video and her explanation video below so that if you're interested, you can check it out. I'm going to do my best to explain it, but of course, who better to explain it than the woman who created it? The main premise of this project pan is that you take a deck of cards, and she has created a prompt, or like a whole bunch of prompts, and there's a game board with, you know, all the different cards that go into your deck, and there will be a prompt that goes along with it, and so you're going to pick 5 makeup products. Okay, I do not remember where I left off. I was having dog issues that I had to deal with. Okay, so you're going to take the deck of cards. You have the game board, she calls it, and it has all the different prompts with all the different cards, and you draw cards. You draw 5 cards, and then you see you know, where you end up on the game board, and you have to pick a makeup product, skincare product, or whatever that fits into that category. I love this project as a way to gamify your makeup, and that is, for me, something that I really enjoy, is using things up. I love getting rid of things. I'm sort of mostly an organized person, but for the most part, I am, you know, I'd like to keep things rolling. New things in, new things out, new things in, new things out. So I love this project as a way to gamify your makeup. So here I have my deck of cards that I got at the Dollar Tree, because we didn't have a deck of cards that had all of the cards. My daughter has cards, but she has also lost a lot of cards. So the main premise is that you are supposed to have all of your cards and 1 joker. So I have 1 joker, and I'm gonna make sure that I have another. I don't want to have 2 jokers, so I was going to take the other one out, because you'll see in a second when I show you the game board, you don't want 2 jokers for sure. Okay, I found the other one. So here's my deck of cards. Here's my joker, and I'm going to stick my joker in the deck of cards, and I'm going to work on shuffling these cards. I have participated in this project 2 years ago, I believe. I don't think that I finished all the way. It was actually my first year to try project panning, so I don't think I finished it. I think I got fatigued towards the end. But, well, and also something that I've learned is I really personally do not like tracking uses. So you will see that any products that I pick today will have a different sort of goal, either to use it up, to meet a mark, to use it for 2 months or 3 months or something like that. I don't enjoy tracking uses, and I think that may have been part of why I quit. And then last year I didn't really participate in many project pans, just a few, and so this year I'm back. I'm really excited. So the point, here you shuffle your cards, you got the joker, and I'm going to pop a picture of the game board here so that as I'm going along, you can kind of see what I just drew. And it's very, very interesting. You have to watch her video. She really does a very good job of explaining it if you're not familiar with this project. Okay, here we go. I got the Queen of Diamonds, the 9 of Spades, so I'm going to do 3 more. Here we go. The 5 of Spades, the King of Clubs. Oh my goodness. I think I know. I think I might know what that is. Because I did watch her video yesterday. Oh. The 9 of Diamonds. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have my 5. Here they are again. Actually, today is Sunday when I'm recording this, and you're watching this on the 20th. So that's when the updates will go live, is on the 20th, and that's when the project officially starts, on the 20th. So I watched her video on Saturday. Here are my cards, and I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording and take a look at the game board myself and pull my products accordingly. So I will see you in just a minute. Okay, I'm back and I have my products picked. So I'm going to go ahead and put the game board up again. So as I'm going through, you can see with me. So for the 9 of Diamonds, that correlated with, pick your space. So I got to pick any space that I wanted to on the board. That was very generous. I'm really loving this card. And so I picked the SPF space. I have this small Bliss Block Star sunscreen that I really do enjoy, and I have 2 of these small ones. I'd like to use these up and probably buy a big one because I really do enjoy this sunscreen a lot. It is not mattifying, but not really dewy. It has just a little bit of a tint to it, but for me the tint really does like cancel out, so it doesn't actually give me any coverage. It does have a fragrance to it, which I would say is kind of a lavender fragrance, but I enjoy that, so I'm okay with that. I am very excited about that. Okay, the next card was the King of Clubs. Yes, the King of Clubs. Now, you guys, I thought that this was the space that said in it for a long haul. In it for the long haul. And thank goodness the Lord is on my side today, because that's not what it was. It was Splurge. And I knew exactly what I wanted. I have a foundation that I could have picked, which is a very expensive foundation, but it's too dark for me right now. So I went with my Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Locked Elephant palette. And I picked from this palette because I am doing Pan That palette in a face palette. So I didn't want to like set a goal to use all of these shades. I'm going to focus on these 2 powders because today, there's a spoiler alert for my empties video soon, I finished a powder. Never in my life have I finished a powder. So I'm going to focus on these 2, and I'm probably going to use those 2 for at least 3 months. And then I'll probably might flip to using this other powder that I have. So I'm going to use these 2 powders as my setting powder, finishing powder, whatever, under eye powder until March 20th. That's the goal for that. Okay, so the next card that I got was the 5 of Spades, and that card is for matches your shirt. That's pretty funny. I'm very interested. That's very hard. I almost went with this because it's yellow, and my other sunscreen is yellow too, but I can't wear this one all the time because it is very dewy. There's only one foundation that I have that I can use that with. So I decided to pull out one of my new palettes that I got at the end of last year, and that is the Tarte Man-Eater palette. And inside of this cutie is a yellow shade, and it's the shade Desire. And I used this once in the fall, and I really did like it a lot. So I, again, as someone that really does not like to count uses, I am just going to, I'm going to have to count uses on this one. because, well, yeah, I'm gonna just set a goal to use this 20 times, and then once I've used this 20 times, then I can roll it out. So that will be that. I'm only counting with one product. I can handle that for sure. Okay, so the next card was the 9 of Spades, and that correlated with highlight. So I thought, hey, and I do have, this is my Pan That palette, and I'll link that video below so you can see it. In this palette, there is a highlight, and I have already hit pan on that highlight. And my goal was just to kind of expand the pan and continue to use it. But since that's sort of in its own project, I didn't want to double dip and cheat. So I thought, hey, I already have this out. Sometimes I am going to go ahead and use the highlight in here. And this one is the Beaming Strobe Light highlight. And I am wearing this palette actually today as my bronzer and my blush. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying something new with lights. We'll see how it looks in the end. But anyway, I'm excited to be able to use this palette for 3 different products. And I will probably end up using the bronzer and the blushes for fun anyway, because they're just so beautiful. So beautiful. And I love this palette so much. Now, the last one, oh, I forgot to get it. I'll go get it in just a second, is the Queen of Diamonds, and that correlated to Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. And so let me pause really quick and go grab it, and then I will tell you about it. Okay, this technically may be cheating, and if it is, I ask for forgiveness. But it does say Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy, something that's really easy to finish up. So I have this perfume. It's the Carolina Herrera Good Girl, something, Wanda Black Shoe. This one. I love this perfume, and I was really hoping that I would finish it up last year, and I did not. And it is, when I'm telling you that this is going to be done any day now, I mean, it's going to be done any day now. And it is about, like, literally right here. I can see it when I hold up to the light where it's at, and it's at the bottom, and it's going to be really easy. So probably what I'm going to do is, and I may go ahead and do it right now for you, because that's going to be really easy. And I don't want to, no, that was the second joker. So, I don't want 2 jokers. So I'm probably going to go ahead and pull another card, just so when I finish my perfume, I can kind of keep rocking and rolling and working on something else. So here it is. Okay. No. Okay. This is the Joker. And it's for Are You Joking Me? Like, you really don't want to pan this item. And that can mean many things for you. Maybe that means that you, oh Lord. Maybe that means it's something new and you are, don't really want to pan it. Maybe it's something with sentimental value and you really don't want to pan it because you want to keep it. Maybe it's something like hard that you don't use a whole lot and you really want to don't want to pan that. So I'm going to look at what I have and consider all of my other projects, because I really don't want to like have too many of the same thing. And I'm going to see what I can come up with that I really don't want to pan for whatever reason. Okay, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I have made my decision on the Are You Joking Me? And I'm typically not someone that likes to hate pan things. And that, if you're not familiar, that just means like you're making yourself use something that you don't like. I generally find joy in almost everything that I own. There are a few things that I don't really like. I'm not super crazy about, and they are items that I was possibly looking to declutter this year. And so, in keeping in mind all of my other projects that I have going on, and not really wanting to like have too many of one type of product, not too many blushes, not too many bronzers, because there is a couple blushes I'm not super crazy about. There's a bronzer I'm not super crazy about. But if I think about all the things that I have and things I really don't like, I don't have a foundation in a project. And so this is going to be a hot take. Okay, I do know that. I am going to pan, are you joking me, my Misha Perfect to Cover BB cream in the shade number 21. I am not really very crazy about this. It doesn't really look good on my skin. And I don't know. I'm gonna try to play around with it. I'm gonna try. Maybe it's the sunscreen. Maybe I'm gonna try. I'm going to try. And my plan was to give this to my mother-in-law because I have given her another one of these and she likes it. But I'm going to try to use it up myself, starting soon. Okay. That is my deck of panning, Project Pan introduction. I really am very excited about being able to get a perfume out of my collection. I'm excited about being able to use some of the things in my new palette that I got. I'm excited to be able to use this Man-Eater palette, and while I have it open, that's probably what I am going to be using on those times. I said 20 times for that shade, Desire, and I will be able to reach into some of these other things and use them a little bit more often during my 20 uses. So I'm excited about that. I'm very excited to use up a sunscreen that I know that I like, and hopefully it plays well with this foundation that I don't like. So that's that. The updates for this are every month on the 20th, so I will see you back to check in on these things on the 20th. Bye.